In this video, we're going to go over how to instantly relieve sciatica in the calf muscles. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over exercises that can specifically relieve sciatica in the calf muscles. A quick note, each one of these exercises works just a little bit differently. To get the best results, go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. So one of the absolute fastest ways to get instant sciatica relief in the calf is by taking tension directly off the sciatic nerve as it travels through the leg into the calf. Here's a really easy way to be able to do this in bed or on a floor. Just lie flat on your back like this. The first thing that we want to do is straighten our legs, and then we're just going to take our feet and press them away, kind of like pressing into a gas pedal. As you do this, you're going to feel a deep stretch form across the calves. Really focus on feeling it into the calves. And you only want to go towards a light stretch with these moves, not to the point that it is causing any discomfort. If that's the case, just back off slightly. But you're going to hold this position for a second or two and then go in reverse. You're going to bring your feet and your toes back towards you. You're going to notice it hits the calves just a little bit differently. But you're just going to do this back and forth for about 15 to 20 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So let's take this one to the next level and focus on a couple more moves, engage some more muscles. Let's bend our knees and then just scoot our heels towards our butt until we feel a light activation across our legs. Once we feel that, we're going to hold this position and now do what is called a toe heel raise. So just like the name implies, what we're going to do is just gently press our leg weight into the balls of our feet and then slowly raise our heels upward as much as we can. Again, you're going to feel a really good activation into the calf muscles. Focus on those calf muscles. Hold this for a second or two and then go in reverse. Press your heels down into the bed or the floor, raise your toes upward. Hits the muscles a little bit differently. But you just want to go in both directions, building into this for 15 to 20 repetitions. So the last movement that we're going to do is really going to open up that sciatic nerve pathway. So whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain, let's say it's your right side, we're going to keep the other knee bent. We're just going to raise that painful leg up like this, take our hands, grab right behind that painful side's knee to stabilize it. What you want to do first is just pull this knee towards your chest until you feel a light stretch only in your leg. Once you feel that, you're going to intensify this by slowly straightening your knee. Go to the point where it becomes a deep stretch, almost to the point that if you went any further, you would start to get more pain in your calf. So kind of build up to that point, but don't go into it. Once you feel that deep stretch, now you're going to do that foot pumping motion. So press away, bring your toes back towards you, and do this 10 times in both directions. From there, relax, take a breather, and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. And if you do have sciatica on both sides, you can do this on both sides. Just start with the most painful side first. This is a wonderful exercise that you can use multiple times throughout the day. Here's another really easy way to take tension off the sciatic nerve as it travels through the calf muscles. And the great part is we can do this when seated. Let's start with very good upright posture. Just have your back nice and straight. Have your knees roughly at 90 degrees. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain, let's say it's your right calf muscles, what we're going to do is take that leg, straighten it out like this, and then just gently press our heel down into the floor, just to the point where you feel a light activation of the muscles throughout the leg. We're going to hold this and now move our foot and our head together to do what is known as sciatic nerve flossing. This one is really easy. What we're going to do first is act like we're pressing into a gas pedal. So just press your foot away from you, aiming to feel a really good stretch form in your calf muscles. Once you feel that, you're going to hold this and now take your chin and just slightly round it forward like this, taking it towards your chest. You kind of want to round your shoulders a little bit too, because as you do this, you're going to feel that stretch in the calves start to intensify. Just go to the point where it's a light, comfortable stretch. Hold this for a second or two, and then you're going to go in reverse. You're going to bring your foot back towards you like this, and then you're just going to move your head backward, kind of like looking upward towards the ceiling. Hits the muscles a little bit differently. But you're going to do this as a nice fluid motion, back and forth for about 10 to 15 times. And afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like it's really helping out, but you need a couple more repetitions, keep throwing them in until everything is nice and loose, or you're not getting any more improvement. And if you do have sciatica on both sides, I would switch over towards the other side and repeat, just to make sure everything is kept nice and loose. But let's take this one to the next level by doing what is called a slump stretch. This one is a much more intense stretch, so progress into it when you feel ready. So what we're going to do is, again, focus on our right side. What you want to do is just have your legs straight, just gently press your heel down into the floor until you feel that initial activation of the muscles throughout the leg. We're going to hold this, and now we're going to bring our foot back towards us as much as we can until we feel that deep stretch in our calf. Build into this one as much as you can, almost to the point where you're stopping right before the point where it would cause more sciatica. We're going to hold this, and now we're going to slump forward by taking our chin towards our chest and rounding our upper back and shoulders downward like this, kind of like taking our chest towards the floor. Do this one slowly because you're going to feel a great deep stretch into your calf muscles. We're going to hold this one comfortably for about 5 seconds, release it, and then repeat this 5 to 10 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. Afterwards, see how you feel. If it feels like it's helping out, but it needs more repetitions, keep throwing them in until you're not getting any more improvement. The main cause of sciatica is due to a bulging or herniated disc that pinches a nerve, causing sharp shooting pains down into the leg, into the calf muscles. Here's a really easy exercise that can quickly take pressure off a bulging disc. This is called the wall lean. All we need is a wall or a door. So the hardest part about this exercise is just knowing which side to place closest to the wall. Remember, good or non-painful side will be closest to the wall. I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have left-sided sciatica. We're going to start with our feet together, spaced roughly a foot, foot and a half away from the wall. From here, we're going to keep our body nice and straight and then lean our shoulder into the wall, so our body's kind of tilted like this. During this exercise, it's really important that we don't lift our shoulder off the wall like this. Instead, treat it like a suction cup. Pretty much from your shoulder to your elbow just wants to be stuck to that door. Instead, all movement is going to come through our hips. So take your hand, place it right here on the top of your hip, and now slowly press your hips towards the door. Do this one slowly because you're going to feel a deep stretch form in your lower back. Go to the point where it is deep but comfortable, and then hold this for 30 seconds. And during that time period, do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Just let out as much tension as you can. From there, release it, take a breather, and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. A quick note about this exercise too, what we're looking for is a process called centralization. In a nutshell, when you put pressure on the sciatic nerve, it causes it to shoot downward, meaning more pain in the calf muscles. When you take that pressure off, it does the opposite. It works upward out of the calf muscles. So when you do this, if you don't really feel much pain in the calf muscles, you know it's helping. But on the other hand, if you start to feel any more sciatica in your calf muscles, please discontinue immediately. To take this one to the next level and get a little bit deeper of a stretch, all you have to do is take your feet and just slide them further away from the wall or the door. The further they're out, the more intense this will be. So one of the easiest ways to get immediate sciatica relief is by directly reducing as much muscle tightness as possible in the calves. Here's a really easy way to be able to do this. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain, let's say it's your right side, take that side's ankle and place over your other side's knee. So you can do this at the edge of a bed or seated in a chair. Just have everything nice and relaxed. So a quick note before we do this exercise, only go over soft tissue, things that you can grab onto like skin and muscle. We're going to avoid anything bony like the ankle or the shin because going over that can cause irritation. So when it comes to the massage, there's a couple different options that you can do. My personal favorite is what I call the thumb rolling motion. So what you do is you take your thumbs and you apply just enough pressure into a spot to the point where it's going to cause a self-massage, not causing any more discomfort. And you're just going to roll like this with your thumb. So go over an area, and right when you get to the top of it and you're going to release your thumb, you're going to hold that, keep that tension in that spot, take your thumb and start right at the bottom, press in there, and then continue that massage. So we're always keeping tension over one spot. And this will cause, you can kind of see it right here on that video, that muscle, that soft tissue to roll with it. And you can just really dig into those spots. So I like to go over one spot roughly about 5 to 10 seconds. See how it feels. If it feels pretty good, I just move over a different spot, pretty much doing this from the Achilles area on the back of the ankle right here, working all the way up towards the back of the knee. And if any spot feels like it needs a little bit more attention, at that point I just keep digging in there until it finally releases, or I'm not getting any more improvement. Another massage technique you can do is called the towel wringing method. So kind of imagine a towel right here, you're just trying to wring that water out. So just grab and grip right into the muscles and just wring it like this. Hits it just a little bit differently. I can do that pretty much over the whole area of the calf muscles, just wringing into it as much as you can. The last one, and this one's probably my least favorite, but a lot of people like it, it's called the pinch method. So you just kind of pinch into the muscle and then you just lift it up like this. So sometimes this one right here can cause a little bit more irritation, but some people just get really good results with it. You can just dig into that muscle over and over again. But go through all of those motions. You'll probably find that certain spots just respond a little bit different to different styles of massage. But if you do have one spot that just feels like it doesn't want to release, like right here for me, what you can do is take this one to the next level by adding in that foot pumping motion that we did earlier. So if you see it on this video, as I do this motion, you can kind of see how the calf muscle starts to activate. So what you can do is press away, dig in there. You can also bring your foot towards you, or just kind of do it as a fluid motion like this as you do the massage. But go through all those movements, target as many different spots as possible, and just get all of that tightness out. And I really do hope that this gives you instant sciatica pain relief in your calf muscles. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.